and welcome to the news on AN24 TV. I am Doris Israel. The federal government has released the list of the ongoing 69 road and bridge projects in the southeast. In a statement in Abuja on Monday, the Minister of Information and Culture, Alhaji Lai Mohammed, said though the contracts for many of the roads were awarded before the advent of this administration, they were either poorly funded or not funded at all. Hence, work on the road has lingered. The minister said 69 roads and bridges, which are spread across the 5 states in the southeast, are now in different stages of completion, thanks to the funding sources by the present administration from budgetary allocations and the Presidential Infrastructural Development Fund. He said the government is also looking into the possibility of using a part of the recovered looted funds to fund the development of infrastructure across the country. The All Progressives Congress has dared President of the Senate, Dr. Bukola Saraki, to reconvene the National Assembly if indeed he was not disturbed by moves to impeach him. The APC spokesman, Mr. Yakini Nabena, made the statement as a direct response to Saraki, who had said he was not losing sleep over impeachment threats by the APC. Saraki has stated earlier that he was not concerned about the threats, saying that there are constitutional provisions for such actions. All is set for Wednesday's public declaration for president by Senator Rabiu Kwakwanso. The former governor of Kano State, in a press statement issued to announce his declaration, said he will decrease Nigeria's dependence on foreign loans. Kwakwanso further stated that the time had come for massive infrastructural development in Nigeria and a judicious use of the country's vast economic resources. The statement noted that Kwakwanso's achievements as governor include free school feeding program and free uniform for primary schools, amongst others. Now let's take you to Imo State, where the All Progressives Congress won all the 27 local governments in the just concluded local government election held in Imo State. Announcing the results on Sunday in Owerri, Chairman of the Imo State Independent National Electoral Commission, Mr. Ethelbert Ibebuchi, said that 13 political parties fielded candidates for the election across the 27 local government areas and 645 wards in the state. Ibebuchi said the APC won all but 6 councillorship positions, while 4 awards were stood down for irregularities. Mr. Ibebuchi commended the 13 political parties, the security agencies, and other democratic institutions in the state. And in business, the National Bureau of Statistics said on Monday that the Nigeria gross domestic product slowed down in the second quarter of 2018. According to details of the Nigeria gross domestic product report quarter 2 2018, growth was minus 0.45% lower than 1.95 recorded in the first quarter of 2018. However, growth was 0.79 percentage points higher when compared to the second quarter of 2017, which recorded a growth of 0.72%. The NBS said in the second quarter of 2018 that the GDP grew by 1.50% in real terms to 16.58 trillion naira. In the quarter under review, aggregate GDP stood at 30.69 trillion in nominal terms. And finally, the United States President Donald Trump has described the meeting with his Nigerian counterpart Muhammadu Buhari as lifeless. Both leaders met at the White House on April 30th to discuss issues bordering on fighting terrorism and economic growth. It can be recalled that Trump in the meeting praised Buhari's administration and commended the president's effort in tackling corruption and insurgency. He also described Nigeria to be one of the most beautiful places on earth he would love to visit someday. And that was news at this time on AN24 TV. Thank you so much for watching. I am Doris Israel. Bye for now.